So you're leading a sales team and you're interested in AI. You want to know, is this just a buzzword or can it really help your team close more deals? And if so, you want a straight to the point list of use cases. Welcome to AI in Sales, driving growth across sales and go-to-market teams. I'm Tyler with Valere. I'll tell you more about us later, but today's training is for you if you're a VP of Sales, CRO, sales manager, or anyone responsible for revenue growth. Here's the thing, companies like yours are already strategizing around AI. There's a lot of hype though, and it's easy to get lost in the noise. So this session cuts through the buzz so you can leave with a no-fluff list of sales use cases. These are real practical strategies you can use with your team this year to get ahead of your competition. Here's what we're covering today. First, I'll get you up to speed on the current state of AI, some of the trends and challenges that are shaping business. Then, this is where the real value kicks in, 16 game-changing AI use cases, and they're grouped across 8 key sales functions. My goal is that today's session sparks ideas about how AI can transform your business. So as we're going through these use cases, I want you to think about how they might apply to your team, your processes, and your goals. To make this easy on you, here's each use case with its time code, so feel free to pause and take a screenshot. And also, we've prepared a handout with each of these defining them for you so that you can refer back to the ones that matter most. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, a quick intro to who we are at Valere. We're an award-winning AI and software company. We help businesses create custom solutions with a specialty in machine learning and AI. We're driven by the motto, build something meaningful, because AI shouldn't just be about efficiency. It really should empower businesses like yours to innovate and to solve complex problems, creating lasting value for your customers. We're living through a fundamental shift in sales. The way that we engage buyers and build pipeline and close deals is changing, and it's changing fast. By 2030, there's going to be 2 types of companies. Those using AI to gain a competitive edge, and those who are struggling to keep up because they didn't adopt fast enough. Now, we know that sounds like a doomsday prediction, but to put it in perspective, AI is not here to replace salespeople. It's here to make your good ones exponentially better. It's like a calculator for a mathematician. The math still matters, but now we have a tool to help us solve bigger problems faster. And in that same way, AI is changing how we engage with our best prospects and convert them. So when we talk about AI in business, we see 2 levels of implementation. And this is kind of what separates companies who are merely dabbling in AI from those who are doing true AI transformation. So first we have point and application solutions. Think about these collectively as your AI agents. These are individual tools, each designed to solve a specific problem. They work well, but they operate in silos, so they don't interact with one another in any kind of meaningful way. An example of a point solution would be like a hospital that's using an AI-powered chatbot to answer patient questions. It's helpful, but it only does one thing. It doesn't connect to scheduling or medical records or any other system in the hospital. Whereas a system solution, instead of a bunch of isolated tools, that's when you integrate multiple AI agents into an interconnected network. So in a system solution, AI is fully optimized to handle not just one function, but an entire process. Okay, so imagine that same hospital using AI, not just for that chatbot, but for patient scheduling and diagnostics and billing and medical supply tracking, all of that working together in real time. The key takeaway from this slide is that AI agents provide value, but true transformation happens whenever you connect them into an entire system that streamlines an entire operation. I want to pause here and reassure you, AI adoption does not happen overnight. So if you're putting pressure on yourself or you're feeling behind, like you have to totally overhaul your sales team and all your processes tomorrow, take a breath. AI is more like a maturity curve, and every organization starts somewhere. Right now, most of us are in the experimentation phase, and that's all right. You might be testing off-the-shelf tools. What matters, though, is not where you are today, but how you progress up this curve over time. The higher you go, the more AI is going to give you leverage over your competitors who are stuck at the bottom. AI has massive potential in sales, but let's be real, there are some big challenges that are holding teams back. Here are the three biggest ones that we see. 1, too much noise about buyers. Sales teams today have more data than ever. We are not short on data. We've got Salesforce and HubSpot, tool after tool, cranking out all these insights on your buyers. But just because you have data doesn't mean you have clarity. Think about your car dashboard. You've got numbers and dials and things lighting up everywhere. But what actually gets your attention? The gas light. That's a signal, something that tells you exactly when to take action. And so that's what AI can really do for sales teams, is it can cut through that flood of data and highlight what is the next best action so that your team knows where to focus, when to engage, and how to move deals forward. Number 2 is dabbling but not truly integrating AI. I think a lot of teams are dabbling right now. And again, that's great. They've tried ChatGPT. Maybe they've plugged in an automation tool here or there. But these tools don't know your business or your workflows or how your systems work together. AI has to be fully embedded to create real value. Otherwise, it's just, another shiny object on the sidelines that's not really driving results. Number 3 is we're not sure where to start. And that's where I hope today's webinar will help you, because I think a lot of leaders don't quite know where to begin, what to prioritize, or how to get ROI quickly. It can be scary, it can be overwhelming, and so it gets pushed down the priority list. I think also we have existing systems and processes that we're scared to take the time to overhaul. Plus, we have to retrain our teams who may not be fully comfortable with AI. But the teams that are winning are not waiting for a perfect plan. They're taking small strategic steps forward. So now let's get into the 15 AI use cases, and we've grouped these for you across 8 key sales functions. The first 3 examples can help you reduce customer churn. 1, churn prediction models. Look, losing customers is expensive, but AI can help you see it coming. It can watch for signs that one of your clients might leave before they actually do. It looks at stuff like their behavior, contract renewal history, past support interactions, and it can flag potential churn risks early so your team can step in before it's too late. 2, customer health scoring. Not all customers are equally engaged. So what if AI could assign every one of your accounts a health score based on things like their usage of your product, their renewal history, or even like the number of support tickets that they're opening? The higher the score, the healthier the account. But if that score starts to drop, your team knows exactly who needs attention before they churn. 3, proactive retention playbook and campaigns. Now, it's one thing to know a customer might churn. It's another to actually stop it. AI helps create proactive retention strategies by identifying the best move. Maybe that's a discount, a check-in call, or some kind of a tailored offer to help keep your customers engaged and renewing. Our next 3 examples can help you enhance your cross-selling opportunities. Number 4 is cross-sell opportunity detection. Your reps already know how to cross-sell, but when they're heads down trying to close regular business, they don't always spot those extra opportunities. So instead of them having to manually dig for opportunities, AI can scan customer data and it can spot patterns and serve up cross-sell recommendations in real time, making sure that you guys are never leaving money on the table. 5, customer 360 insights for reps. At the end of a long day, even the smartest salesperson has limited brain power and creativity and the ability to remember everybody. AI takes that off of your rep's mind and keeps track of everything from what the customer has bought, their interests, and what might get them to buy more. It can even analyze conversations in real time, pulling out key insights from what was said so your rep knows exactly how to position the right offer at the right moment. 6, personalized product bundles. AI takes the guesswork out of bundling. Instead of generic product packages, it can build custom bundles for you based on what a particular customer actually needs. Moving on to the next category, which is following up on open campaigns. 7, follow-up alerts. Again, your reps have a lot on their plate, and follow-ups often get pushed on to later, which sometimes means never. And AI-powered CRM alerts can remind reps exactly who they need to follow up and when, making sure that no deal gets forgotten and no opportunity is left behind. 8. Engagement heat maps. Instead of guessing which leads are hot, and really your reps should not be wasting time chasing the cold ones, AI can create heat maps that visually highlight your most engaged accounts so that you can zero in on the hottest opportunities at the right time. Now, what about optimizing your performance and productivity? 9 is rep productivity dashboards. Look, we're juggling dozens of accounts, and sometimes we need help keeping ourselves accountable. So AI pulls all of your reps' calls and emails and meetings into a single dashboard, highlighting in one place what's going on with key accounts, where are they engaged, and where they've gone quiet, so that nothing slips through the cracks. Now, number 10 is about gathering market insights and creating deals, and this example is localized market intelligence and detection. Monitoring your geographical market, scanning different procurement opportunities, figuring out what RFPs are out, but not only that, also going in and aggregating local policies and industry news, and even researching all the stuff that your rep is normally taking a couple of hours a week looking up themselves manually, and it takes all that intel from within a particular territory and does all of that automatically. What about training your reps with on-demand agents? 11 is AI-driven knowledge bases, using on-demand AI sales assistants. So instead of your reps having to dig through things like PDF and Slack threads and emails, any question that they have during the workday, your GPT assistant can offer instant answers. It can give details about your product or even help role play a different scenario with your rep so that your sales team always has the answers to their questions on demand. The next category is boost lead gen and prospecting efficiency. Example number 12 is prospect scoring and prioritization. Not all prospects are worth your time. AI can sort your leads and score them based on things like their buying signals, past behavior, and engagement level. So your team focuses on the right prospects and avoids chasing those cold leads. 13, AI-enhanced lead enrichment and prospect insights. AI does the research for you, pulling in valuable data from multiple sources like the company size, the tech stack, budgets, pain points, so that your reps can go into every conversation fully prepared. They know exactly who they're talking to and what that person cares about. 14, lead gen research and personalized outreach. You and I already know that cold emails do not work. Personalized ones do. So AI can research prospects for you, analyze what their latest activity was, and craft messaging that speaks to their unique interests, so reps get responses instead of getting ignored. 15, buying behavior analysis and market segmentation. AI helps you sell smarter by analyzing past deals and segmenting customers based on real buying behavior, so your team knows exactly who to target, how to reach them, and what makes them say yes. And our final example use case is about optimizing pricing. Pricing should not be a guessing game. AI can analyze the market trends in your area, your competitors' pricing, and buyer behavior, and synthesize all of that together to recommend the perfect price, something that's high enough to protect your margins, but competitive enough to close the deal. Okay, so far we've covered these 16 AI use cases across 8 key areas of sales, but you won't implement all of these at once, right? So how do you decide where to start? At Valere, we specialize in AI transformation, and part of that is helping businesses adopt AI solutions that are actually going to drive real impact. It's not about picking things at random. Part of our process is assessing and prioritizing which one is actually going to deliver the most value for you, and we do that using an ROI map. Here's how this works. The horizontal axis represents level of effort. So this is, how much time and resources and how complex this will be for your team to implement that solution. The vertical axis represents return on investment. Maybe it's time saved, maybe it's actual revenue growth, or just getting you a competitive advantage. The goal, the sweet spot, is you want to look in this magic quadrant, because this is where that AI solution is going to offer high ROI with the lowest amount of effort required. On this slide, we've mapped out all 16 of those use cases, highlighting which ones deliver the biggest impact with the least friction. This is a sample assessment that we did for a client, and as you can see here, these are the 5 initiatives that ended up getting prioritized because their AI adoption had to be a data-driven decision instead of just a guessing game. We covered a lot today, and if it sparked new ideas for you, then here's your next step. First, share this with a sales colleague. If you found something valuable today, chances are somebody else in your network will too. So just send them the link to the webinar so they can check it out. And second, let's talk. If you're thinking about AI and how it fits into your sales strategy, we'd love to help. Just drop your information below and one of our AI strategists will connect with you to chat about your ideas and where you're looking to head. Thanks again for joining, and we're looking forward to continuing this conversation.